Hello everyone. Today I decided to take video part 2 about ascension symptoms. Um, it will be a very short video, I think, or not. We see how it's going. Um, mm, Ascension symptoms. I already spoke about it in part 1, and now I want to talk about other symptoms that you maybe don't get in the beginning of your ascension process, but all of the symptoms will be occur in your life and you will be experience that. Pressure on your crown chakra. Crown chakra is here at the top of your head, and it can happen certainly of you will get feeling that something happened in your head and maybe you get a headache, but it's not headache what you used to have. If you used to have headache, if you have high blood pressure, it's different. Is you feel it in the crown chakra, and it's kind of my experience is a pressure feeling on it, and it's kind of vibration what you feel there. And in one moment it comes, it goes, and sometimes it's stay for several days, sometimes it stays for 1 day, sometimes it's one week, but it will appears in your ascension process. It has to do with that through your crown chakra come all it's one way of how information flows in your system through the chakras. It comes in from the crown chakra, goes down and go to the earth through your feet when you you're grounded enough. That's why it's very important to be grounded in ascension process, that your energy flows through your chakras, through your body, activate and energize all the cells of your body, change your DNA code, activate your DNA code, and create a transformation process in your physical body. Okay. The other symptoms, other symptom that you will experience is many people experience all now a kind of whizzing in the ears. It manifests itself differently by everyone, but it's kind of whizzing or kind of peeping of kind of sound. You know, sometimes you just hear sound and you don't realize where it came from. It is sound. Your ears, your eyes, and your energy fields are different portals for energy. Your all senses react differently on a higher level of charging of energy charge. When energy is high charged, all your senses react differently, and by everyone it's also different reaction. It's also very common that you whizzing in your ears just stays, and it's kind of you and one moment you don't realize anymore because it's become second nature for you, you know. It just is permanently whizzing, but it does not disturb you anymore. That is my experience. I don't hear anymore. but if I want to hear it, I can hear it, but it's kind of, it's just existing in myself. Next symptom is many of you can get kind of itchiness in the skin now. It's itchiness in the skin, but you cannot relate to something. It's not allergic reaction. It's not your how well allergic reaction can be also a part of your cleansing process, part of your ascension process. But I talk now not about allergical reaction. I talk about itching process. Itching when your skin becomes itchy, that you but it's temporary. It comes, it goes. It does not stay for always. It just comes and goes. Temporary thing. What also happens, and it may be in later stages of your ascension process, not in beginning, that you get a kind of feeling of, and now I try to find exact words, because that's difficult to find exact words that describe what happens. It's kind of disconnection with the reality. And a disconnection is in a form of you are in the world, yes, but you are not belong anymore to the world. You participate, but you create. It is not active process of creating. It just happens. It's kind of detachment with mentality, with paradigm, with concepts of third-dimensional reality. You can look at it, you can listen, but it does not create any more emotional reaction on it. It's kind of acceptance from deep understanding, and that happened by those one who has been released the karma. You are here, but you come to realization that everything what happened is reality does not touch you anymore in a way how you used be touched, how you used be emotional triggered, how you used be knocked out. Knocked out, because you create, it is a realization on a very deep level of your consciousness that everything that happens here supports to be exactly how it is. You come to realization that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, with a perfect timing, with a perfect manifestation of it, and with a divine intelligence, yeah, with divine purpose, And the moment you realize that, and it's a moment from detachment, and the moment of realization of that is, it happens simultaneously. In the moment you see you are not anymore participate in a game of this reality, you can see it, you can look at it, and it doesn't bother you anymore. You just being observer, you're being neutral observer. Other words I cannot find now. Neutral observer, without any judgment. And this very important thing, without any judgment about what you see happens, and no judgment about others of collective, because it's a game you see they play with themselves, when it happens, it is kind of, you get a strong feeling that you are done here. Your lesson has been learned. You has been experienced everything what was necessary here, and it creates a turning point from being very active in the outside world to your inside world. You go inside, and you they give you more possibility to discover who you are from within. It creates more connection. Yeah? It's take connection with yourself on a higher level, and it creates a very intimate relationship with your own core, with your own essence. That moment of it's beautiful. It's a beautiful moment when you realize that you are love of your life. You realize that you are the most value, the most precious, the most beautiful fellowship you have ever experienced before. It's just a moment of self-realization, and with this self-realization you have experience of deep connection with the divine self. Okay, that's kind of stages you will experience with the ascension process. And this connection with your divine self is a blessing, is on how can I explain it words? You cannot describe it in words. It's just falling deep in deep love with yourself. It's just the deep blessing. You stay in divine moment of be blessed, and nothing can change that. And nothing what happened in outside world can change the state of beingness where you become, what you become, what you will experience as itself, as divine self. This detachment from the uh, third dimensional reality creates automatically attachment with your divine source energy inside of your divine self. I hope I hope you understand what I mean. But you can never understand it with your physical mind. You need to experience that, and then everything what I explain will make sense for you. It is no other way, because you cannot understand it from perspective of your physical mind. Physical mind is not able even conceptual understand what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. I hope this video can help you. I hope this video can support you in your ascension process. And know you are just magnifique divine being. You are just great who you are, and nothing and no one can change that. It's impossible to be something else that you are. Okay, bye bye, and till next video.